thoughts lead you astray. Then I cry, then I feel pain. Why do I suffer so much? I would love to feel your touch. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Baby, I don't know where to go. I feel so lost without you. Save me before I pass out. Save me before I pass out. Before I pass out.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, my gosh. We're here. We're back. It's been too long, but I'm so glad to say we are finally back here in Moose Racing League for Season 11. Holy smokes, we're already at Season 11. This is insane. Welcome, everybody. As you guys know, my name is Punju. I am joined by my two very good friends. On my right, if I'm pointing right, it says I'm pointing left. When I'm pointing right, is our good friend, Mr. D-Master OG. And on my left, it is Mr. Dreams, who also uses a different league code, so we're not going to say that. Dreams, how you doing, my friend? D-Master, how you doing, my friend?
I think I can I think I can speak for all three of us that we're absolutely ecstatic about what's about to happen in the next probably hour and a half, 2 hours of this preseason show. I am so excited to see what's going on, and we have a bunch of things planned. So I think you should take us away because you're the one that's here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a ton of fun. Dreams, how are you feeling about this this new season? You excited to be back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be back. It's my first time being in the preseason show. I didn't get to watch it last year, but I'm excited. Let's see, new game.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Obviously, with the new game, it's gonna be a lot of fun to see how all these new drivers cooperate with the new handling model and slightly different track layouts and stuff like that with the changes. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Now, of course, before we get into things, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who are joining in here tonight. We've missed you a ton. We're so excited to be back here for season 11. Season 10 to season 11 gap was just 2 days long. So it's really nice to be back. And I also want to say thank you so much to Chosen Toby for a crazy $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. And that is the 20th super on a live stream from Chosen Toby. So huge milestone right there. Thank you so much, man. Now, these 3 months have been a long time, but of course, that gave us a lot of time to reflect and look at all the stuff that we've been able to get done in the last 10 seasons, which, by the way, is an insane number of things. So instead of doing our traditional go through a vote so we figure out, what we've done over season 10 for awards, stuff like that, we decided that we're going to go ahead and look over the last 10 seasons actually as a whole for stats, and it's going to be a lot of fun to jump over that. Of course, on top of that, we're going to go ahead and go through other kinds of awards that we've got for like overall things and achievements. We've got a nice little video to introduce our team principals for this season. We've got our team principal draft order, which many of you guys are excited to know about. And then on top of that, we've also got the North Sits lineup tonight, as well as the calendar reveal, which all you guys are excited. But a big one that we're doing tonight that many of you guys probably don't remember, but reminder, we are doing a giveaway for the F124 game live on stream tonight. And it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to actually get to a giveaway this thing. If you already have the game, don't worry. We're going to go ahead and cash you out with an equal value. But something pretty cool to look forward to. So be on the lookout for that, guys, because we're going to be having a pretty sweet giveaway for that one. Huge also thank you so much to K-Sizz for the 5 gifted memberships. That's a great segue for the giveaway. If you are an MRL pit crew member, you are any sort of subscribed through YouTube for the pit crew, you are entered in the giveaway, as well as subscribing to the channel, plus following our Instagram and our Twitter are the 2 different ways to enter. So go ahead and do those if you guys want to enter tonight, because you are still eligible to jump in and win. We went ahead and extended it till tonight. So if you guys end up subscribing tonight or becoming a pit crew member tonight, then you've got it. Gifted memberships do not count, though. So you cannot receive a gifted membership to get into it. Fun fact. Yeah. Who do you guys think is going to win this giveaway? Dreams, who do you think is going to win this giveaway?
Put me on the spot. I don't know. I'm just gonna say the Good Morning Cuh himself, Irons.
Just Irons? Hey, I don't even know if Irons is entered, but you know what? Irons would be an interesting one. I'm thinking Toby. He's here in chat. I feel like today's his lucky day. I don't know. D, who do you think?
Honestly, I think Good Morning Cuz a good call, but K-Sizzle or Kayla, I think is going to be my pick. She just gifted 5, so it would be pretty cool to have her get some of her money back.
That's a good
Just
point.
my opinion.
You're right. She did just give 5, so that's going to help out. Well, we could keep talking about this giveaway, but I think it's about time we go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that we've gotten to get done over the last 10 seasons. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much before we get into this stuff. These are some crazy numbers that we get to go over with you guys for the stuff that we've achieved over the last 10 seasons. And literally all I can say is thank you. This is insane. I was about to go through this. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the achievements that we've been able to do over the last 10 seasons. Now we're going into season 11. We have had 369 different drivers enter a Moose Racing League race at some point over the last 10 seasons. That's unbelievable. So if any of you guys have entered 1 or 100 races, thank you so much to all you guys. You guys are incredible. Yes, nice with the 69. I was expecting that. That's 3. Wow, you guys are children. I love it. Never change. On top of that, to mention, let's go ahead and talk about points. Out of those 369 drivers, we've given away 746 championship points.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. It adds up fast. Yep. So that's pretty cool. I feel like that's a wrong number, though. I feel like that was slightly scuffed. I feel like, no, it's 1746. That's why. 1,746. Excuse me. I missed the number. Yeah, it's
You
insane.
missed a 1.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. 1,746 points. I was like, that doesn't look right.
I thought you were talking about just season 10. I was like, that seems a little low.
Nope. Lots of points. On top of that, another big number, 1,295,000 impressions here on YouTube. So for all of you guys that are watching here on YouTube, thank you so much for being a part of our crazy journey here. We really appreciate it. This growth of the league couldn't have happened without you. Obviously, we run 6 tiers plus our no assists. It's just unbelievable. So thank you so much to all you guys. On top of that, with the YouTube side, 13,827 hours watched of just YouTube broadcasts, not including pre-season 7 when we were still on individual Twitch channels. So that's insane. That's just in the last 3 seasons. 14,000 hours that you guys have enjoyed. I myself have enjoyed quite a few of those hours. Dreams, how many hours do you think you've watched of Moose Racing League at this point?
Just every tier 2 race over again last season.
Over and over and
I
over?
watched all of tier 5 twice. I watched most of tier 4 and
Nice.
tier 3. I watched, tier 1.
Not as much? Hey, you missed out, man. Tier 1 was Tier 1 was nuts.
I heard that I had a whole day
Yeah,
of,
exactly.
F1 and I just needed to go to bed.
Yeah, you were locked in. That's fair. You were locked in your championship. D, I'm sure you've watched many of those hours as well.
Honestly, I don't think there is a YouTube channel I've watched more than Moose Racing League in this past year that I've joined. I started in season 8, and I think for this past year I've had probably 500 hours pretty easily.
Wow.
So it's pretty nuts. I've gone through a lot of tier 5, tier 4. I had to do tier 2. I rewatched a bunch of my own streams, and I've watched tier 1 NA. It's absolutely crazy. Everywhere you look in Moose Racing League, there is great content. There's great
always going.
racing, and it makes sense that we have that much time watched.
It's pretty wild, man. And also, by the way, I just was corrected. Jim is correct. It's 7,146 points, not 1,700. I am both dyslexic and bad at typing, so excuse me. Sorry, I'm terrible. But yeah, 7,000 points. Also, I like how Dream's wheel just decided to fancy turn on. Dreams is like, hey, it's time for racing, guys. That's what he said. Look at that.
It just like
It
turned
knows.
off and calibrated.
Yeah,
Okay.
your wheel was ready for you, man. Your wheel said, hey, stop messing around. Let's get racing. Well, speaking of racing and championships won, all that kind of stuff, let's take a look at how many champions we've had. This is crazy. We've had 4 team principals win championships. Only 1 has done it back-to-back. We don't like you, Pogs. But on top of that, 45 drivers championships. 45
nuts.
individual champions, with only 4 of those 45 having done it 2 or more times. That's
Jeez.
crazy, dude. Because if you think about that, that's averaging 4 tiers a season, which we do.
Yeah.
We average about 4 tiers a season if you include, seasons 1 through 6 or 7. We didn't have, 5 or 6, right? That's nuts, dude. So yeah, Giants fan, of course, the most winningest of them all with 4. We don't talk about that. That's just totally unfair. He's scuffed. He's crazy. He's cracked. Those were his cheating days. He's done with that, though, right, guys?
He's retired.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Giants isn't going to win again.
Exactly. Retired and thankfully so. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Really, really cool to see, all the stuff that people have achieved in this league just on Sundays, having fun, filling your days. So thanks for everybody. Everyone say the Giants fan effect. That's facts. Big time. Well, since we're talking about people who have won lots of things, let's take a look at a couple of awards. Our good friend, Mr. Jim Just Rage, has actually made an awesome spreadsheet for us, which goes over some really, really, really cool stats over the seasons of, most points awarded, most wins, most penalty points, all that kind of stuff. And so I went ahead and added those 3 as the sneak peek preview awards for tonight. So you guys can see what's happened over the last 10 seasons. But of course, there are other ones: most fastest laps, most points finishes, most top 5s. And that spreadsheet is going to be shared with you guys at the end of this live stream. Well, without further ado, I think we go ahead and go into the most points. D, do you have a guess as to who has the most points of all time? Also, everybody in chat, give me your guesses. Who do you think has the most points of all time here in Moose Racing League? Who's number 1?
So I would say it's either going to be Mod, because I know he's been here since the start, and that accumulation of points and having him just racing for so long definitely helps. Either that or Drix, because Drix is just so crazy. He won everything he participated in, and
Yeah.
the two very solid picks.
Yeah. Drix was on a crazy hot streak for a very, 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 very long time. That's a good point. Dreams, do you have anybody that you think?
She and I have no idea.
Well, you know what? Without further ado, let's go jump in. The most points is Drix and Mod in second place with MP Jacobson, Gwenfro. Great guess. He's in third. I've scuffed my way up into fourth on this one. It's entirely for participation points, guys. That's not for anything necessary, by the way. Those are all participation points. Giants fan, though, is closing up on me at fifth because he just keeps winning stuff, but now I'll be able to start gapping him out a little bit. And Yellow Snowman is down at a sixth with Jim Just Rage in seventh, Pogs in eighth, Twan in ninth, and B. Coles rounds our top 10. Look at how OG this list is. It shows you the skew of how much things have changed from season 5 when we went into season 6 and started shortening up our seasons down to 10 races. For those guys that didn't know that are brand new here, we used to do 20 race seasons. There was only 2 per year. Yeah, it took forever.
I kind of like that, kind of don't, but it has its positives and negatives, as you can see here.
Yep.
You have all of the OGs, the top 10 are OGs, and it just shows you that being here since the start just really helps you with your statistics, quote unquote.
Yep. However, it only helps you with statistics of participation, because when you look at most wins, this is where it starts to change, which is actually pretty cool. Of course, Drix takes the win again. Congratulations, Drix, for another most of everything. But Giants fan is in second place. Giants fan actually has 16 wins. But I'm going to mention this. This is crazy. Drix has him beat by 10. He's got 26 wins in his career. Yeah, I know, Dreams. Isn't that disgusting? I see your mouth open. You're going to catch a fly, dude.
Happy be there.
Yes.
Who let Happy be in the top 10?
I know. Happy Like Pies is tied in sixth. So actually, Mod and Down are all tied in sixth, technically, with 9 wins. But how has Happy Like Pies got 9 wins? How am I on the same amount of wins as Happy Like Pies as well? I don't know what I've been doing. Also, 8 of those, I think, were from one single season 3 years ago for me. So it's a very washed statistic, but pretty interesting to see. Isn't that crazy?
What? How is Marcus up there? He only participated in 3 seasons, if I'm not incorrect. That's nuts.
Because there was one season where he won, I think, 7 out of those 10, which is season 6, his first season, where he won the championship in Tier 2, just blitzed everybody. It was his first league he'd ever done. He literally hadn't even done online racing. He just practiced time trial only for like over a year. And then he's like, hey, I kind of want to join the league. This one looks cool. Let me join that. And he was like, I've never done leagues. And Pogs was like, well, you look really fast, but you've never done a league, so we don't know how you're going to be wheel to wheel. Let's go ahead and put you in Tier 2. And then he smoked everybody.
Yeah.
So he just destroyed us all. Yeah, it was a little rough. But Chuckmaster P, you guys missed out on Chuckmaster P. I called him Trackmaster P. He left after a couple seasons, but he used to be a very, very dominant driver as well. So RIP to Mr. Chuckmaster P. He's the only one on that list that is not very active anymore. Big Sag. Echo Alex, though. Look at him up in third. He was dominant as well. So pretty impressive to see that. Now, my personal favorite one is the most penalty points. None of these are people that are like OGs, by the way. None of them. Literally none of them. So
Zohan's on there. He has to be.
that's a good guess. However, has he been around long enough to get them? You know, that's the better
He's
question.
probably in the top 10 in every league he's been in.
That's a good point. Though he is no longer here, right? So that's a good point, though. Who else do you think might be making this list? There's one that I think is really funny.
Chazzy.
Chazzy Bot. Okay, that's a good guess. Nah, I don't think Chazzy's in there.
We got Bouncy in chat saying that it would be him, so I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, Bouncy would be a good guess as well. Someone's saying Edge and Sniper. JB is another one. Budsweiser wasn't here long enough to be able to get the penalties. He went in and saw himself out. KCS says Mano. That's a good one. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's go ahead and show this next one. It actually only has a few people on this list because there's a huge tie at the end for 9th. But actually, Homer takes the lead on this one. Homer has accumulated 37 penalty points. Poor Homer. We love you, Homer. R.I.P. It was quite a lot. Yep. Number 2, though, obviously with Jay Morcion. He's at 31, tied with Dutchy. Dutchy collected most of those last season. Dutchy, please stop.
Please stop.
Dutchy was my driver last season. I just kept seeing him.
I know.
Dutch, yeah. Oh, man. Yes. He was a menace, absolutely. Calm, though, is my favorite one on this list. I like that Calm. I also want to mention, guys, you wanted to see something really funny? Out of that list, 2 of them are team principals.
Calm and Kamau.
Yep.
Oh.
Dreams, out of the 2 team principals that are on the PP list, which one would you like to be drafted by the most?
MRK.
Hey, Kamau, you hear that?
Same
You're the
here.
favorite. Wow, all you guys are shitting on Calm right now. Whoopsies, sorry for the language. All you guys are pooping on Calm. Man, Calm, how's that feel? Probably great. He's used to it. Speaking of pooping on Calm, though, I think it's about time that we go ahead and introduce our team principals. Now, D, you've made us a really nice video for tonight to go ahead and show everybody, all these new team principals and get everybody excited for the new team principals. Guys, this is the first ever time watching this. It's another great intro video for all the team principals. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be about a 5-minute video, so you guys get to sit back, relax, and enjoy getting to meet our 10 new team principals here for Season 11. Enjoy. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Alright, what's up? I'm Mike Mage, team principal for McLaren for Season 11 of MRL.
Hello, my name is JB.
Hey guys, John does work, Season 11 team principal for the sugar-free Red Bull Cash App, 50% off at Walmart layaway F1 team.
Hello, I'm Com, and I am the team principal of the lovely Mercedes Petronas F1 team. And, some people last time complained, but I did this half-heartedly. Punged you. So, this time, I've got my snazzy hat on, I've got my snazzy sunglasses on, and I've got the costume back on. So, first question, when was my first MRL race? Now, this was so long ago.
My first race here in MRL was in Qatar. I just joined the league and was excited for draft night, and unfortunately had to race against somebody named Welshie, who demolished everybody in Season 9 and Tier 6, so it's a bit tough that way.
First race here in MRL was Season 9 in Mexico. I was reserving for Aston Martin, and the Aston TP at the time was Gary 5000. It was a wet race. It absolutely sucked because it was my first league race, period. I ended up retiring the car with like 5 or 6 laps to go.
Which team principal do I really want to beat this year? I want to beat them all, honestly. If I can't beat them all, I definitely have to beat Com because I owe him one. He skipped over me in the draft last season, and I was really looking forward to driving that Mercedes. But it's alright, I ended up in the Red Bull driving for Minico, so.
And as for the team principal I'm looking forward to battling against, it's gotta be John. We were teammates just in the previous season in Tier 5 Red Bull, so it'll be interesting to be up against my old teammate and see if I can beat him out.
For the TP that I'm looking forward the most to compete with, I would say that I don't want to lose to any of the new TP, to be honest. It's anyone who is new like me, John, Nathan, Monster James, anybody who is new, who is his first TP, I don't want to lose to them. And I don't want to lose to Com as well.
Now, in classic Com 45 and Tottenham Hotspur fashion, I bottled it and I finished P11. P11.
You serious?
Who am I most looking forward to beating next year? Now, obviously Mercedes. Who are their biggest rivals at the moment? Probably Red Bull. So, sorry MRK, we're coming for you.
Hello everybody, it is K, the newest Williams team principal, by choice, taking over for Punju from last season. And then the last, but not least, final question. How far down is Punju on your draft list? He didn't say down, and he's not down on my draft list. I want the man, the myth. I already called Jim that. I think Punju's a legend as well. Good pace, good person, good vibes. Pop in his Twitch chat every once in a while to see how he's doing. Always racing, always having a good time. Races in Creator Series. He's pretty high on my list, depending on where he's at. Definitely want to bring him back to Williams. Can't let that talent go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to say Punju's pretty high on my list.
Last but not least, how far is Punju down on my draft list? Punju's a really nice guy, so I'd have to rate him up pretty high on my draft list, honestly. He's always been real nice to me when I message him or I have a stupid question to ask, so he's really not that low on my list. I'd love to have him on my team, and he's a really good racer, so yeah, that's all I got. See you guys this season.
Honestly, I think Punju, for me, is actually probably in the middle of my list. You know, he's got some potential. You know, he's been around for a while. Maybe he'll put some more time into this and not iRacing. Who knows? We'll see.
As for Punju and where I would rate him, if this was the top and this is the bottom, he'd be right here. He's mid.
How far down is Punju on your draft list? Hey, Punju. You down there, bud? If he's on there, he must be pretty far down considering I can't see him or hear him.
This question made me laugh a little bit because the question was, how far is Punju down my draft list? Well, here's a little something. He's not even on it.
How far down? Dead last. No, I can't tell you, but Punju's just... Here's everyone. Here's me. Here's a 50-pound dog of crap. And then there's Punju on my list.
He'd be right here. He's mid. Mid. But, yeah, looking forward to being a team principal this time around. Hoping I get some good drivers in the draft. So, I'll just see how that plays out. Thanks.
I think I'm most excited to beat Com. I think that I still feel a little slighted that he left me off his team last year. Even though they sucked, you know, I really thought we had a good thing going, had some vibes, but now I'm here to beat him, so that's fine.
Type Oh, didn't mean to cuss. Sorry for cussing. The outro, I'm gonna make an outro. Edit it out if you need to. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming for not last this season. Hell yeah, brother. All right, that's it for me. Cobb K, out.
Alrighty, everybody, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that roast fest. God, that was just so nice of you all. Thank you so much to those of you that were actually nice to me. Cobb, you're a legend. Thank you for actually being cool. John, you're a legend. All the rest of you, I hate you. I'm remembering that forever. That was hilarious. Thank you so much again, D, for that great video to get us kicked off for all of our team principals. I'm so excited for this season. This is gonna be my first season not being a team principal. I'm excited to get drafted. It'll be a new experience. D, you've been drafted every single time. Dreams, you've been drafted before. Tell us a little bit, tell everybody in the chat, especially the new people, what that's like being drafted.
I feel like one of those things, it's one of those feelings where you're excited until it's your turn to get drafted, and then you're like, ah, crap, I realize what competition I have.
Good point. Yeah, it's a little bit different because obviously, you know, when you're the one doing the draft, you can kind of see how it's building out as you go. But when you get drafted, it just gets scarier and scarier every single minute, I'm sure. Dreams?
I was one of like the last 10 picks in the last
Oh,
draft.
yeah, you were, weren't you?
Yeah, so.
I look how well that worked out.
I know, I don't even know. My season, was it 9? It was like, I had the second highest qualifying in Tier 2, but I just had a wheel that like to self-destruct.
As we just saw, turn on as well on its own.
This is a different one because my new Fanatec one broke.
Oh no!
So
oh no!
We're back to the $150 wheel.
That's one. Hey, you know what? The OG, it never fails you, right? Never fails you.
Yeah. But you know, I was a little upset that I had to like watch like 3 hours to get drafted. But, you know, I knew Giants was gonna draft me. He played his cards well, so I think I might have been the last pick in tier 2. So
yeah, and you were probably the best pick at the end of the day too, which is so funny and how it works out, right? So
yeah, good, yeah,
worked out well. Well, speaking of draft, obviously we get to get into like one of the things that people love about this preseason show, which is the draft order. After this, we'll be going ahead and giving away our copy of F124. So remember, if you guys have yet to sign up to be a member here at Moose Racing League, go ahead and click that sign up for the membership button. Add yourself to the pit crew. It'll automatically get you entered into the giveaway, which you can do all the way up until 5 minutes before we launch this thing. So as soon as this TP draft is done, is when the entries close. All right, guys, let's go and get into the draft. Now, we've done this scuffed every single time where I pick first, but I'm supposed to pick 10th first this time. I'm remembering in advance. I'm being good. I'm using my brain hole. You know what? And I'm proud of myself. So the 10th pick will be the first one that you see. Then, of course, we're going to go on to the 9th, then 8th, then 7th, then 6th, and 5th. And it's going to be a lot of fun to go ahead and get down the order. So without further ado, how about we go and jump in this thing? Tilla's saying Calm's going to get P1, then, hey, he just might. You never know.
We'll find out.
He just might. Also, I remember, hi, Soika. Soika reminding us when we forgot about him because his cousin registered his name as Monkeyed Soika, and we thought it was the same person. We've learned. All right, guys, let's go ahead and spin for our 10th place draft order team principal. Let's see who's going to take this one. I am thinking 10th is going to go to John.
Thinking Nason.
Oh, it almost clicks over to JB, but it is not JB. It is actually our returning principal, Mr. Mod, in the kick. Also, really weird that we're writing it as kick, even though we're on YouTube. Don't worry about it, though. It's going to work out just fine. All right, Mod. With 10th, you know, honestly, 10th is the snake pick. So 10th is not a bad pick as well. It's not too bad to be there. So I think he's good. I think the worst draft pick still is 7th. I got 7th last season. I lost the championship. It's funny how that works. So, just saying. So we'll see who's gonna go next. D, what are you thinking?
I don't think that's how that works. I think technically the first pick is always the worst because you have the most pressure on you, and everyone's gonna judge the pick. It's good and bad no matter what you do. I feel like being 4th, 5th, or 6th is probably the best because you have the least pressure on you.
Yeah, but you still get somebody really good.
Yeah, you can still pick some people up that are really good, that are really high up on your list.
Yeah.
You probably have like the 1 or 2 dream picks already picked away, but that gives you a really secure pick in the middle.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Dreams, where would you want to get listed if you were a team principal? Where would you want to be?
6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah, I think it's
Promise is cursed.
It's not directly in the middle, but you also get 2 picks that are pretty close together. So
it's true.
I think
you do.
I think, and you're on the back end, so you can kind of see how other people are drafting. So
it's fair.
And then you're pretty early in the reverse round. So I think that, but I mean, it's a snake draft and it's a big draft. So
it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I don't even think the order really matters that much.
That's a good point. Yeah, the snake draft does take quite some time. So let's go ahead and jump into the next person who's going to be in the snake order. It'll be 9th. Let's see who's going to take 9th. I'm going to guess this one's going to go to Monster Jammers.
I'm going Mage.
We're both so wrong. It's going to our good friend, Mr. Com45 in the Mercedes.
Let's go.
Hey, you know what, Com? That's a good spot to be, especially since he's not even here. It's funny that he's not here and getting roasted all night long. Guys, keep roasting Com, by the way. Let's
continue.
Let's see who's going to be in 8th place. I think 8th, we're finally going to get John. I just feel like John's going to be at the back. I don't know why.
It's going to be MRK.
Yeah, I think it's MRK.
You guys are absolute psychics. It is MRK. MRK.
I'm the psychic. He hopped on my back.
Yeah, you're right.
I did. Yeah. We're gonna continue.
Oh my gosh.
Happy, keep boosting me up, Happy. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, as you should. Man, that's gonna be a good spot for MRK. I think Kamau is in a good spot. He'll be able to get a good spot for the snake order. Yes, for those of you guys that are wondering, this is the draft order. Correct, for all tiers. Yep. Reminder for all the rookies, by the way. you can be drafted at any point, regardless which tier you're in. So each team principal is going to draft their full tier 1 through 6 lineup, all in different orders. So you might get a tier 1 pick first, and a tier 6 pick second, then a tier 3, then a tier 4, then a tier 2. You never know in what order how it's going to go. So yes, this is just going to be in the order of when they get a chance to pick one person. So we shall see who's going to get now, in my opinion, the cursed spot 7th.
Yeah, the cursed spot. What should be Cobb?
I actually, no. I would feel bad if it's Cobb. Let's hope it's not.
Let's hope it's not.
Yeah.
Look, you're taking the Williams curse. Cobb took it on merit. He said he wanted to take the Williams, so he's
true.
getting the P7 curse as well.
But didn't Giants fan win? No, he missed out. No, he won it. Right? Yeah.
No, Hogs won it.
I was in Williams. Well, I took Williams away from Giants fan after I think Giants fan had won it in the Williams.
Yeah. Giants fan won it in the Williams. No,
Yeah.
Giants fan didn't win it in the Williams.
Yeah, he did.
That was season 8.
No, season 9 was
That
Williams.
was season 9.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it was season 9. Season 8 we won.
Yeah, exactly. McLaren.
My
was
bad.
season 8. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I was on that team.
I don't
Yep.
forget.
Don't forget.
Yeah, can never forget. All right, let's go see who's gonna get the 7th. Let's see. Seriously, if it's Cobb, I'm gonna cry for this man. Okay,
I think it's Mage.
it is Mage. Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Mage. Mage will take our 7th place pick in the McLaren. So Mage, you're cursed. Enjoy the curse.
Yep.
Have fun.
Well,
Don't worry.
Guaranteed
You're gonna
loss
get
now.
fourth.
I don't know. I think it's guaranteed loss. I think it's guaranteed last. That's how I think it's gonna go. Sorry, Mage.
We'll see.
Toughies. Actually, I'd be so sad.
Kill me.
I want McLaren to do well. Now let's see who's gonna get 6th though. Dreams, you said you wanted somebody to get 6. You said this is gonna be a good spot to be. So if you were a TP, you get 6th, and it's John.
It's John. John's a great dude.
In the financial institution Red Bull.
In the financial.
Let's go. Let's go. The 401k RB Racing. Heck yeah. Well done, John. You're in a good spot. according to
Sugar-free Red
Dreams.
Bull.
Yep, sugar-free. let's see who gets the next one. Dreams, what are you thinking? You got a grimace on your face.
I was just looking at the negativity in chat.
Yeah. Agreed. All these people.
This is a fantastic racing game.
Yes, exactly. Lots of fun. Let's go see who's gonna race in what order for this one. This is gonna be for 5th. Ooh, goes to our newbie, Mr. Nathan, in the Haas. Now I'm wondering why Nathan picked Haas. What do you guys think would be the logic behind Nathan picking Haas? Do you think it's just the Americanness, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's just the Americanness at this point, because there's no Gunther Steiner to lead the ship, so...
True. That's true. Dreams, do you have any other theories? I've just...
Never picked Haas.
Yeah.
If I had the choice.
I did pick Haas once, and it didn't work out very well for me, so I definitely wouldn't do it again. I think Nathan picked it because he wants to be able to cosplay as Nico Hulkenberg because he kind of has the same skin complexion. I think it could work out. So
It would.
It would. I mean, he wouldn't be able to do it for much longer because, Nico's gone, but I think it'd be a good one. That's probably why it is. That's my guess. Well, now we're into the top 4. Now we're into the money spots. It's JB, Cobb, Kiss My Axe, and Monster Jammers left. Kiss My Axe, the only returning team principal out of the 4. The rest of them are all rookies. So, we'll see.
This is going to be some great pressure on these 3 rookies starting out the draft. Most likely, it's going to be a rookie that's starting off our first pick, which is going to be absolute pressure on their shoulders.
Huge.
Going to be fun.
If there's one of these 3 or 4 people that you think would crack under the pressure and make a bad pick, who would it be?
JB.
I knew that was going to be your
Probably
answer.
put that pick into a wall.
Yep.
And cause a safety car.
That pick is going to be worse than season 8's first pick of Gary.
We would have red flags turned off, and that he would still cause them with that pick. You know what I mean? Like
he would.
Yeah.
Make everyone leave the track.
Yep. Well, hey, let's see though. JB may prove us wrong. He may end up getting first pick and go show us all what's up and pick a season champion. So never know. Let's see who's gonna get 4th though. We're on to the 4th slot. Let's see who it's gonna be. Oh, his name. We talked about him too much. It's JB. He gets
Wow.
4th, so he doesn't have all the pressure on his shoulders. That's nice though. Honestly, it's so not fun.
It's
being
not.
first pick. It seems horrible. Looks like the most stressful thing in the world. But now we're into the podium spots of the order. Kiss My Axe still in here. Is Kiss My Axe gonna actually get this first round draft pick?
I think it would do good for him. He had a lot of good picks last season.
Yep.
And he got pretty close to the championship. I don't think he got to get the championship, but honestly, if he gets this first round draft pick, that'll set him up for a really good baseline and a really good season to start off with. I think he was one of the last ones last season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was definitely lower down the order for sure. So we'll see, you know. I think he definitely needs some good luck on this one. I think though, you're right. Like he's a pretty good team principal. He's gonna be dangerous. So for him to be, in a good draft spot is gonna scare me. We'll see where he goes though. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel, give it a roll. Let's see where he's got. Will he be first, second, or third? We're gonna find out right now. In fact, this Kiss My Axe is gonna take third. Look at that. We talk about him, and he gets
it. So, Kiss My Axe third. It's going to be Monster Jammers or Cobb Case starting off our draft. It's going to be one hell of a pressure on their back, I think.
It's a rookie start.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I am excited. This is going to be too good. Cobb says, talk about me now. Nope, let's talk all about Monster Jammers. So, Monster Jammers, leading up the Ferrari, he's got a lot of pressure on him, right? He's in the Tifosi. He's got the whole country of Italy, theoretically, virtually, and realistically looking at him. Do you think he's going to be able to handle the pressure as the Tifosi team principal? Dreams, what do you think?
I don't even know him, but yeah, he's got it. I'm putting my full belief in Jammers.
I like it. That's a good. That's some good faith. I think he's going to do really well, too. I think he's going to have good, smart draft picks. He definitely gives me, like, a very analytical vibe. Like, he knows what he's talking about. Like, he's very smart with what he's going to do. So, I think he's going to make a good pick. Well, let's see if he does get second or first. This will decide who's going to go where. Whichever the arrow lands on, by the way, guys, is who will get second. And the one the arrow does not land on will be first. Let's see who takes that second place draft pick. We talked him up. It almost crosses over, but it doesn't quite. Monster Jammers does take second. We did it. And Cobb K, in his opening season as the team principal, has been given the keys to success or failure. And it all rides on one choice. Who's your first round draft pick? Good luck. He was begging to not be.
He's literally begging.
He was literally begging. Dreams, do you think he's gonna crack under the pressure? What do you think?
Afro, and I knew he's gonna win everything.
Dude, seriously, he does look scary, doesn't he?
I'm just joking. No, he's gonna crack.
He's gonna crack.
He's gonna crack.
He's done for. Oh man, that's brutal. Well, oh, by the way, Titan, that's a good point. We do need to spin to see who's gonna take the first place pick. It could be that Sliver. That's a really good point. Thank you so much, Titan. I appreciate that.
1%.
Yeah, actually probably less than 1% technically. It's gonna be Cobb K. Look at that. He does take first. Congratulations. Go ahead and hide the choice right there. Look at that. Yes, no, yes, no. Well done to Cobb K for obviously strategically finding himself into first place. Not at all on luck. It was entirely on skill.
No, 100%.
I think if you guys had to pick who's going to be his first round draft pick, let's go ahead and throw out a prediction right now. Who is going to be the very first pick of the league? D, what do you think? Who's going to be the very first person to get picked?
I want to say the very first pick has to be either Drix or Estenba. Because they are like one of the two people that you want on your team to secure tier 1, get points instantly in tier 1. Or you just go on the opposite end and you secure like a tier 6 driver, let's say. I don't even know tier 6 drivers off the top of my head. It's so many of them that just have a good chance at taking the championship, since a lot of new people are coming in as well.
Well, the thing about Essenbach, he's reserved this season, so he can't be in that one.
Right.
Yeah. Drix says no. I can't remember if Drix is also reserving or not. But interesting picks. You never know. You never know. For those two. Dreams, who do you think? I have a feeling I know who you're going to pick, but who do you think?
No. Well, I'm just going to go with Chantilla. Not picking Chantilla.
Chantilla!
Picking Cookie. I'm agreeing with Chantilla.
Okay. I was going to say, okay.
Yeah, because that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Yeah.
I was agreeing with
That's
that.
a vibe pick.
Cookie. Okay.
Happy Like Pies will never be the first pick of anything ever.
All right. You didn't need to put him down like that.
I am the biggest Happy Like Pies hater in the world.
You hear that, guys? Happy Like Pies, never a first round pick. I don't know. Happy, you'd be up on my list. You'd be up on my list. I'd still vibe pick you all day long. All day long.
Yeah, same.
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I vibe picked my way through every single season, and it worked out once. So I mean, it's got a decent ratio, 20%, success ratio. So yeah, not too bad.
Guys, it was a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
No, it's not.
I'm a founder. I'm a founder.
No, we hate him.
I am the founder on Happy's channel.
We hate him. No. Double down. We hate him.
I am the founder.
We hate him. The number one. Yeah, actually, we're all Happy Like Pies fan. I think it's possible not to be. Yeah. Tilla, you were a vibe pick, I think. Yeah, actually, that's fair. Tilla's definitely a vibe pick. Well, we've talked about vibe picks. I think it's about time that we go ahead and get ready to do this good old giveaway. Remember, guys, we're about to give away a copy of F124, and I'm very excited to be giving this out to people. I hope you guys are all excited too. We're going to enjoy getting this thing out. Now, remember, if any new additions, I need to ask Pogs if we've got any more additions during the stream. He's got taking a list for us. If you guys, oops, you're probably just all looking at my chat, weren't you? Nice.
Yes, we were.
Look at that.
Of course.
If you guys have yet to join the Moose Racing League membership, definitely go do that as well, and go follow the Instagram, the Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube here. We'd love to have you around more often, and it definitely helps us out for the algorithm. Remember to like the video as well. Helps out a ton as we're getting ready to do some more live streams coming up soon. Bum just asked, when are teams? Teams are on Friday for the main draft. So be here on draft night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we start. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a vibe. I think it's gonna be pretty intense. I'm both like excited, worried, and thrilled and nervous. Like it's going to be so interesting because it's going to be a new season, and a new game. And speaking of the new game, we get to go ahead and give that thing away. How about we jump over and we give this thing away? Dreams. D-Master, are you guys ready to give away a game?
Of course.
Ready for anything.
He's ready for everything in his life. Well, this is our list of people that we have signed up for a giveaway. It's a whole lot of people. I'm not going to name them all off, but Dreams, you are on it. So you have a chance of winning tonight. You never know. Cobb K could be the luckiest person in the world. You are. I think you probably follow all of the socials / you became a member at some point. Maybe you were gifted. Who not sure. But yes, you never know. So you're on there. A lot of people are on here. Dan the Mac is on here. It'd be really cool. He actually gave away a game to somebody so that they could join up in the media room as well, which is super, super nice. So yeah, we shall see who's going to take this thing. Let's go spin this wheelio and go jump in and see what's going on. Let's see who wins this giveaway. For our F124 giveaway to start off the season and kick us off right, it's going to go, no way, is it going to go to Dan the Mac? I think it is. It barely doesn't cross over. It goes to Dan of the Mac, who, like I said, by the way, that is the best person to win this thing because he gave a game copy away to somebody, just bought a game copy for somebody. So for him to be able to get that back from us, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So Dan in the back, enjoy your extra game copy. We're gonna go ahead and reimburse you and get you that sent over pretty soon. That's pretty sick. Almost got Jim Just Rage though, almost, and also not too far away from Cobb K. It would have been his luckiest night of all time. Imagine Cobb won that. Would we have to scrap this whole show and just say, hey, let's redo this thing because he's too lucky?
Yeah, he got first and got a game copy. That would have been a little bit too much.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair. It'd be intense. Way too much. Well, hey, now we get to get into something that I'm really excited to talk about, which is our no assists lineup for this season. No assists, of course, is one of the awesome additions to Moose Racing League over the last few seasons, where people join up to go just vibe, have a ton of fun, and race against each other with no racing line, no ABS, no traction control, all on the same nights as Moose Racing League right after Tier 1. It is like the bee's knees. It's the jam of all jams. It's way too fun. If you guys have yet to go and enjoy a no assist race, remember reserve signups are basically always open. So go sign up to reserve, and you never know if you get a spot. Tons of fun. The commentary is always great too. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Bum says Moldy Dragon, no assist goat, and Toast is washed. I gotta agree with that one. Moldy Dragon is the goat. Well, now we're on to this team lineup, and the team lineup, it's already been set up. So let's go ahead and see who will be our teams for no assists. It will be Sketchy Bull and JTV Drippin' in the Red Bull. We got Minico and Kate DePossum in the Mercedes. The Ferrari of Yellow Snowman and Midnight Yellow could never run away from Ferrari. Moldy Dragon and Gwenfro in the Aston Martin. I like how Gwenfro is Lance Stroll. I feel like that's a little dirty, isn't it? It's a little dirty. Kamau, we've got Kamau design this graphic. Kamau, Gwenfro's got some questions for you, I'm sure. It's a little messed up. But they did put Alan Toast and Kamau in the McLarens. I like how Kamau put himself as Oscar.
I mean, Alan has to be Lando. Alan is nobody but Max in that series. Toast cannot. I don't think Toast can ever be considered washed after his insanity of performances every weekend.
Yeah, he's too good. Way too good. Well, the Williams has got two rookies. We got B. Duncan Villeneuve. Then we got the Steak Kick, Sauber Punch F1 team of Shamrock and Gary. Then the Financial Institution Red Bulls is 50 in and Normbash. Ketchen and Jake Laser make up the Haas. The final team, the Alpines, Mark 7 Hitch and Burn Victim. Interesting teams for sure. Now, all these were drafted based off of your top 10, and then you got a chance to draft within it. It was like all like an offline draft. And so I know that Toast picked Kamau. I believe B-Dunk also picked Villeneuve. Shamrock picked Gary, all that kind of stuff. So for those that are wondering, by the way, Gwenfro, yes, he was the very first pick of the draft. And yet he was still put in the Lance Stroll seat. How messed up is that? I don't know. Dreams, is that did we do Gwenfro a little bit dirty on this one?
Yeah, I mean, if I was the first pick, I'd want to be Fernando Alonso, but
yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy disrespectful, honestly.
I know.
But I don't.
Hey, you know what?
Can't hate the game.
Little bit of disrespect, you know, that just adds to the fire for himself. Well, let's go ahead and see all the rest of the lineups as well. We also got a bunch of reserves in Soccer Light Taco, Wiffles, Henry, J. Joe, Chili Willy, and Blix. So if you guys want to sign up to reserve, you're more than welcome to. Go ahead and reach out to Yellow Snowman. I'm sure he'll always be happy to get you guys signed up for reserving. It's going to be a lot of fun in the no assist. Definitely go enjoy it. It's a ridiculously fun tier. It's like where all the vibes happen. Now, the biggest vibe of all, of course, is our calendar. And this is what everybody is always super excited to see. And I don't blame you guys because, you know, it's all about the calendar, right? That's what we're all here for. How about we jump over to that calendar and we go see where we'll be racing this season? Are you guys excited?
100% excited. Can't wait.
This is always the final stop on the preseason show night. The one that everybody's always waiting for. Where the heck do they have to sweat for this opening week? Now, I think we all know where we're going to sweat because, as you guys know, Moose Racing League, we do our best to follow the real-life calendar. And so if you've looked at the real-life calendar, you'll realize that there are quite a few real-life calendar events this season, but not all of them. And those that were not real-life calendar events were decided on a vote system by our MRL pit crew members here. So remember, if you guys also want to get a choice in the tracks for next season, for season 12, make sure you go ahead and sign up as a member here on YouTube, and you'll have a say in our track list. But without further adu, let's go ahead and show the calendar. And I do want to mention, by the way, Cobb, he says no Monaco for the love of God. Testarossa says no China or I'm leaving the league. Those were close on the list, but not quite. We've got our calendar. We start out in Spain this weekend. Not actually January 14th. Don't know why my dates are wrong. It's this weekend. Excuse the dates. Austria the weekend after. Britain the weekend after that. And then we finally get to a vote pick. And it's Qatar was the first one.
I don't know if y'all have driven Qatar on this game, but it feels so much worse. It feels good for racing. I just don't like how it drives.
Yeah.
I love that it's here.
It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Dreams, what are you thinking for Qatar?
Oh, I love Qatar. I've had a lot of practice at it. I'm pretty quick there, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, I know what I can do there, so I'm excited for Qatar.
All right, guys. Those who are drafting, watch out for Dreams for that round 4. Round 5, though, we're going to. Yeah, just want to say, put them on your list.
Don't put a target on my back.
Round 4, we're going to the next IRL event mirror. It's going to be Hungary. Then after that, we're going to go Spa in Belgium, which will be the one before the summer break. And then we go to summer break. So it's 3 weeks off in real life F1. And so during those times, it's 3 vote tracks. We got Portugal, then Coda. Thank God it made the list. And finally, Singapore. By the way, Singapore and Monaco were originally dead tied. Then it ended up being a swing vote to get to Singapore. We almost got the worst track of all time.
It would have been a great 2 weekends.
Dude, we
Monaco slander. Monaco slander.
We did a Monaco season finale. It was horrible, dude. It was the worst.
Okay, that's bad.
That was terrible.
But Monaco mid-season slander is crazy.
Nah, Monaco's meh.
I'm upset with Monaco a bit though.
Meh.
No,
I had my pull there last season, so I'm a Monaco lover a little bit.
Did you convert the poll to a win?
So I had people talking in the voice chat. Like really loudly. He's probably in the chat. Burn victim was yapping away in the voice chat as I'm leading the race by like 2 seconds. And,
oh, by the way, that's how you. That's I think how you ended yourself up on the giveaway list because of the referral for Burn Victim. Yes. Yep. So heck yeah. And yes, I agree to all you guys who are saying thank God no Monaco. You guys are right. But of course, the final track will be a real life track crossover in Netherlands, and I am excited for that one. Netherlands always has been, always will be one of my favorite tracks. I love Zandy Cheeks, as I like to call it. It's like my favorite, so I'm super excited. Yeah, you heard that. I said Zandy Cheeks.
Cheeks.
It's like in the sand dunes. It's Zandvoort, like it's Sandy Cheeks. You know, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just my name for it. Don't judge me. But hey,
I'm not judging.
You know, I know. Yeah, you're judging a lot. Hey, that's all right though. Reminder, guys, if you guys didn't remember, these leagues do happen on Sunday. If you can't see that in very big writing. So Sunday, those are our race times: Tier 6, 12:15 to 1:30; Tier 5, 1:30 to 2:45; Tier 4, 2:45 to 4 o'clock; Tier 3 starts at 4, ends at 5:15; Tier 2 starts at 5:15, ends at 6:30; Tier 1 starts at 6:30, ends at 7:45, and we cap off the night every single night with Tier No Assist at 8 o'clock to 9:15 p.m. Guys, it's going to be a jamming season. We're going to have a ton of fun. Of course, our next show here is going to be this Friday. We will be on for the draft starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys get all sweating on Spain. Get ready for a crazy opening round this weekend. I promise you all, your time trials, a lot of these team principals are actually going to be looking at them. So go ahead and throw down some bangers. Let's see your sweat, man. I want to see that perspiration. You know what I mean? I want to see you guys trying hard this season. So I'm excited for it. Dreams, D-Master, any final thoughts before we go ahead and get out of here and let our friends go and enjoy their night and start sweating?
I'm gonna drop some knowledge. Practice Grand Prix modes. It's really important in this game.
Yep.
Practice short qualifying in Grand Prix because it's way different from time trial. So for all my lower tier guys, I want to help you with that because time trial is way different, but it does show how fast you can be. So just a little knowledge drop, but look forward to the season. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I really like this calendar.
Yep, absolutely.
100%.
D, anything from you?
I agree with what Jake Laser just saying, at least for this first race. Enjoy the turn 12 bump, and may the RNG be in your favor. That's going to be very interesting to deal with. We'll just have some random people dying into turn 12, but that'll come up when it comes up. Make sure you tune in for draft night this Friday, and don't look at this screen right here that has some wrong dates on it.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Will fix it eventually.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fixed literally in like 5 minutes. Don't even worry about it.
Literally. We love every one of y'all. We thank every one of y'all. Remember to like the video, subscribe if you aren't already. We can't do this without y'all.
Yep.
Literally.
Exactly. Big hearts.
Much love.
All the love, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. We shall see you guys this Sunday, this Sunday, January 14th. Just kidding. It's on the 23rd of June. Excuse the dates. For our opening round here at Spain. And then, of course, we'll see you on Friday, though, the 21st, for our draft night for Season 11. We're going to have a ton of fun, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support, for all your love. And everybody, have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you guys on Friday for the draft.